Hey guys, guess what? I am halfway done with my pregnancy. It does not seem real. Um, it's going by really fast, but yeah, at the same time, it feels like forever till my due date. Um, oh gosh, there's several things that I um was wanting to talk about. One, I had some bleeding, and I'll get to that. Um, Another one was the reason why they think I was bleeding. So we'll just get into that now. Probably 2 weeks ago, I woke up one morning and I went to the bathroom like I always do in the morning. And when I wiped, there was blood. And it wasn't like spotting, it was like whenever you would first start your period. No clots or anything. It was just every time I would wipe, there was blood. And that kind of freaked me out because I haven't bled at all during this pregnancy. With my girls, I bled every once in a while. Um, so I called into work. I called the doctor. I let her know. And they were trying to decide if they wanted to see me or not. And so they went ahead and had me come in. I had an ultrasound done. And baby looked good. The heartbeat was 150 again. They said that my placenta was like a centimeter, I think is what she said, away from my cervix. So she thinks that maybe it just started bleeding randomly. Sometimes sex can cause bleeding, but I hadn't done that in probably over a week and a half. So I knew it wasn't that. Because as I said in my previous pregnancies, I bled, and especially after having sex, I would bleed. But anyway, so I knew it wasn't that, and so she had to do a pelvic exam, and she's like, well, it looks like maybe you have a little bit of a bacteria infection. Now I'm just gonna go check it out. And so she went and looked under the microscope, and she's like, well, you don't have an infection yet, but it's pretty close. So I'm going to prescribe, I don't remember what it was, some type of cream. But with the cream, it was over $100, even after insurance. And so I finally actually just got the medicine today. It's a different kind. It's a oral pill. I can't, hold on a second. I'll check to see what it's called. Okay, I got it here. I have no idea how to pronounce this, but it looks like clindamycin. I know that's way wrong. CLINDAMYCIN. And the pharmacist said that it's a really strong antibiotic. It can cause diarrhea and upset stomach and what else did he say? I think he said, yeah, he told me to probably take a probiotic with this, because he said something about a infection of the bowels, which kind of is worrisome. But they want me to take this for 7 days, twice a day. So I got some Activia yogurt that, has like the live strands of the bacteria that's good for you. So I'm really hoping I don't have bad side effects with this, because I already am feeling crappy. But anyway, so I have yet to take it because I just got it. But anyway, so also with the bacteria issue, she told me to take Culturel. She said that could help a little bit with getting the bacteria back to normal. She said it was probably just hormones. And she never did say for sure what the bleeding was from, but she thought for sure it was from my placenta being so close to my cervix, which I was kind of scared because the day before a cart had hit my stomach. Not hard. I was at work and I was trying to scan this dog food, and there was another dog food in there that was 50 pounds, which thankfully we have hand scanners, so I don't have to lift anything. But anyway, so the guy was trying to help with the cart, and the cart kind of just hit me in the stomach. So I don't know. It probably wasn't that because the baby's pretty protected in there. But that was my main concern, was that something maybe got jostled. But they said everything looked good, and another thing that has been bothering me lately is Braxton Hicks. I've been having them often, but she said as long as I don't have more than 5 in an hour, then it's fine. But it's not, it's a lot stronger this time around, and I don't know if it's because this is my 3rd pregnancy or what, but they're not very fun. And another thing, I do not feel the baby move that much, and I hate it because that's my favorite part. And with my girls, I always felt movements like really early. I rarely feel this one move. And another thing with the placenta is she said it was sort of anterior, which I think means it's in the front of my uterus. So she says that I won't be able to feel very much until later on. So I'm like, oh, of course. So, but I've been feeling like little tiny kicks every once in a while. But I'm excited for whenever I can feel more. Let's see. My ultrasound is on the 18th, and that's the anatomy scan one. I'll be 22 weeks then. And I don't know if I've mentioned this in my previous videos or not, but we are waiting to find out the gender till birth. So I really want to find out if I'm going to get my boy or if I'm going to have a 3rd girl. But I made a promise to my boyfriend that I would wait to find out till birth. So I got to keep my promise to him. Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, with my symptoms, you know, I know nothing is set in stone with gender. It's all myths, but I have been way more nauseous with this one and way more exhausted. I feel like my hair is way more, like, oily, which I hate, but, I feel like it's more oily. It's hard to get it how I want it. My skin is another thing. You can't tell on the camera here, but it's been super dry since pretty much the beginning of my pregnancy. Like, I've never had that issue with a dry face, but it has been so dry. I've tried putting, face lotions on, and it still is just nasty, and I'm breaking out a lot more with this one than I did with my others. And the heart rate is lower than with my girls. My girls was always like 160s, 170. This one's been pretty much 150 since the beginning, except for the first ultrasound. So it's like, well, I wonder if it's going to be a boy this time. The only thing that sucks about not knowing is I have a ton of girl stuff still from, I don't think I've gotten rid of anything from my girls. So I've got plenty of girl clothes, but little boy clothes, I have like 3 outfits just in case. But I've been trying to look at gender neutral clothes, but nothing like, I don't know, it's not the same as buying cute little outfits that you know the gender of. But anyway, so it's all I can think of right now. If you have anything that you have questions about, I know I've forgotten to mention lots of stuff, but go ahead and ask in the comments, or take guesses on the gender sometime, or what you think from based off of what I've said in this video and previous videos. And I do know my hospital doesn't allow videoing birth, which really sucks. But I think they allow like video during like skin to skin time, so I'll be sure my boyfriend can get some footage of that stuff when the time comes. And I'll be sure to update, and I always say next week, but I'm really bad at this sometimes. I do thank you guys for being patient with me, and I will show you my belly. I feel like I still just look bloated right now. But it definitely is getting like kind of harder down at the bottom. According to like my apps in Google, my uterus should be to my belly button, I believe is what it said. So, alright, I'll show you that in just a second.